Fat Bottom Girl. They sent on their way. Drea's Gold missed the kick again, lost about 2 lengths. She's a Fortress, like a bullet out the gun on the left-hand side. She's 2-3 lengths clear. Genial's back second, Kingsview, Regards to Broadway. Simler's down the middle of the course. Then comes Brown Sugar, mid-answers between them. She's a leader, Drea's Gold. They got 5-6 to make up. She's a Fortress, plenty of speed, clears away by 3. Genial tries to get a bit closer. Ginger Biscuit extreme outside. Drea's Gold 4 to make up. Brown Sugar, Regards to Broadway. She's a Fortress being kept together at the 200, still by 2.5 lengths. Regards to Broadway's now trying to unwind on the inside. Drea's Gold. She's a Fortress still in front by a length and a half. They're yet to get to her. Towards the inside, she's a leader. Kingsview. She's a Fortress going great guns, and there's no stopping her today. Kingsview second, Drea's Gold, and then came She's a Leader. Well done to D's spot on here with number 10. She's a Fortress. The 10-1 looked to be the value on that last run. And well done to Corinne Bastel. Of course, if you look at her runs to date in the wet, she finished 18 lengths off her second run. And the going's wet today, but she was out that machine and she was gone. They never smelt her. She's a Fortress. The daughter of Fort Wood for the Burrs and Pattersons. I think they're all on course today. There was a host of connections down by the winning post watching She's a Fortress, and that'll probably be the interview. Back in second, Kingsview, Drea's Gold, She's a Leader, and Ginger Biscuit. But well done to Corinne Bastel and She's a Fortress, who are out there during the week. They've got a professional set up there, and certainly their horses do the talking for them. Back to the studio here with 100 metres to go. She's a Fortress by 3. Regards to Broadway, Genial, Drea's Gold, but it's one-way traffic. It's all over. She's a Fortress bounded away from the opposition. Inside the last 100 metres, Eric and Guani, too good for this field. You'll see Kingsview, Drea's Gold all trying to stay on, but they're chasing shadows.
Well, number 10, She's a Fortress, was out in a flash, and she was not for the catching this afternoon, this daughter of Fort Wood. And, yeah, you know, Corinne did have a chat with Sheldon for the show midweek, and she had her concerns. And today, those concerns were amplified when the going came up as soft. And we appreciate that, Corinne, but the fact is that the form was there, and if she was going to handle the going, then she was going to be a massive runner.
Yes, I think thanks, Dees, at the weights she had to be a big runner. I'm glad to eat my words. I really thought that this going would be her undoing today, because, you know, only bad runners been in the soft. But, yeah, no, she's quite decent, this filly, and Eric rode her beautifully. And I'm just so thrilled, I can't tell you.
She's just built with natural pace and speed early out the gates, and that's where she wins the races.
Absolutely, that's exactly what Eric said. He said Bosch's horse is very quick, but he said this filly just flew out the gates, and that's, I think, where she wins her races.
Just recently, the stable's starting to turn in a good way. The horses are running well, they're looking good. Not that they don't look good whenever you send them to the track, but the results are there.
Yes, you know, look, at the end of the day, when you've got the stock, it helps. I mean, you know, we don't have too many fashionably bred horses here, but I mean, in her case, she's a Fort Wood out of She's a Winner, who I trained, who was brilliant. You know, unfortunately, her career was curtailed, unfortunately, but she's got the pedigree, D's, and it makes all the difference.
It's all about support, Mrs. Patterson, on course. We got Dita and Eric Burr, big supporters of yours. Let's not forget Georgie and the girls who you always race with. You've got a lovely team behind you.
I'm very lucky. I've said it so many times before. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today. So without their support, yeah, you can't do it. And yeah, I'm just thrilled with this little filly. She got rejected at national sales, thankfully, and that's why I got her, and here we are.
Well, there are numbers in the frame, and that's what matters. So, going to have a lovely afternoon celebrating this win with your mates.
I will indeed, and my thanks to Eric. He's been quite lucky for me. 2 rides, 2 winners, and obviously a big thank you to Clifton, Peter and Jenny Bly.
Thanks, Corinne.
Thank you.
Let's get Eric Nguana in and out in a flash, as we mentioned. Eric, was that your plan? You know, I'm going to get this filly to bowl and leave her where she's comfortable?
So, Ms. Postel gave me simple instructions. She said I must just jump her out where she's happy. If something's in front of me, I mustn't panic. She'll get there, and she traveled nicely up front by herself. And when I asked her to quicken, she quickened very nicely, and she won a nice race.
Corinne was worried that this horse is going to get stuck in the mud, but she certainly didn't.
So, most of the horses are winning from the front today. And I thought if she's up there, she's got a chance. And she broke very well, and she got there for nothing. And she won a nice race.
The going certainly didn't bother her. You didn't feel that at all?
Yes, I didn't feel nothing at all because she was always going well, and she was feeling very well. And she went on right through with the race.
How many winners now, young Eric?
This is I'm got 33, sir. Thanks to Ms. Pastel and the team, they're all here, the whole family. Thanks to the owners. I believe his name's Eric. It's my second time riding for him, and my second winner. I'm very grateful. And I'd just like to say a big thanks to them, the whole team. Thanks a lot.
We're behind you in KZN. Callan Marie is pulling away now. He's getting a good lead.
So he's getting a good lead because in Joburg they've got races like almost every day. It's just one day they don't race, so he's got an advantage against me. So, well, I'm not rushing anything. I'm taking it slowly. Maybe next season I can get it.
Well done, Eric.
Thank you, sir. And I'd like to say a big thanks to the Academy, the Riding Masters. A special thanks to Mr. Jupp. He's got me the 2 rides from Ms. Pastel, and they both came home. Thank you.
Well done. Eric Nguana, the winning. Detail's been waiting patiently. He's going to represent the guys. He's here with the entire family. Nice to have his kids on course as well. Detail, well done. You know, just having a look at a record. Firstly, a record, what she's had now. 5 starts, 2 wins. That's fantastic.
Correct. He's very, very excited. I wasn't around for the first win. Corinne said today with the going that if she jumped out and got out quick, that she'd have a chance. So she just kept going, and fantastic to be here. Congrats to my dad and to Judy, who bred her at Clifton Stub with Jenny and Peter Bly, who've looked after her from the start, who've seen her from a weanling foal all the way up. So very excited. I must give a mention to a good friend Hilton Witts, who's always given me good advice and given us input on the breeding and the racing. But also the support here from Annie to Georgie to all involved, and very excited because she was bred by my father, as mentioned, and Judy. So great to be here.
Well, you've cut all my questions short. You've answered everything there in one go. So well done, Dieter.
Thanks, Dees. Thank you.
Well done to everybody here. And number 10 is the horse you'll need here in the exotics, which was She's a Fortress, getting the better of 11 Kingsview. That should be a decent exactor to catch. And then the minor positions, all the boys in the Teletrack studio will give you that. But She's a Fortress has come through for Corinne Bastel. Well done to everybody concerned.